you're at home and you're safe and you're well. So we're going to start just by placing our hands on the center of the chest. And you can close your eyes and see if you can lengthen your spine. And just start to bring your awareness to your heart center, the center of your chest. And just filling yourself with gratitude in this moment. So with the uncertainty going on, maybe that brings a bit of fear to us, or worry, maybe not for our own health, but maybe worry for family members, for other friends. And just knowing that we're all suffering in a way, whether it's financial, job security, whether it's our health or the health of others. Just knowing that we are all connected through this. And we can also use our yoga practice to connect us back into our body and find that place of calm. I know that's a challenge for all of us in this moment. And then we can bring the hands onto the knees, lift the chest, and then interlace the fingers, turn the hands inside out. Inhale, stretch your arms up. So extend the side body, relax your face, relax your jaw, and then bring the hands down, change the crossing of the fingers. Turn the hands inside out and inhale, stretch your arms up. So extend it upwards, breathe into the side chest. One more deep breath in and out. And then bring the hands down. We'll come up to standing. So you can remove your pillow, any props that you're sitting on. And then we're going to interlace the hands behind the back. So keep the chest lifting. You can look straight on. I'm just turning to the side so that you can see. And keep moving the top of the shoulders down the back as you stretch your arms away from your hips. And then you're going to change the interlace of the fingers. So change the locking, opposite index finger and thumb closest to your back. And then stretch the arms away. Deep breath in and out here. And then release the hands. And we're going to come up and do tree pose. I'm coming off my mat a little bit so you can see more of me. So let's bring the right leg out to the right. Bring the right foot right to the top of the hip. So you can stay here. If you're feeling wobbly, if your foot slips, you can keep hold of the ankle. Try not to be on your knee. I know a lot of people would be here. So try and go above if you can. That's really good for the hips. And then if you're feeling balanced and stable, you can stretch the arms up in line with the ears. And breathe deeply in and out. Keep the standing leg, big toe pressing down for support. And then bring the hands down, bring the legs down, and then we'll switch sides. Turn the leg out to the left, so left leg, and then place the left leg right at the top. So some of you, I know, my students will say that their leggings are slippery, but I want you to really grip from the outer hip to the outer knee. So grip the outer leg, and that will help the heel to press and stay put, and then you can stretch the arms up. So deep breath in and out. Breathe into the front of the chest, to the back of the chest. And then bring the hands down. So we're going to do warrior two pose. So we can start standing. This is Tadasana. And then we bring the hands to the center of the chest. And you can step or jump the feet wide. And we're going to come into warrior two. So we're going to turn left toes towards the right, whole of the right leg turns out. And we're going to do a few of these. So bring the hands to the hips, and you're going to bend the leg, the right leg, and then straighten the right leg. So as you bend the right leg, I want you to really rotate the outer hip. So the inner thigh moves to the outer thigh, so that your outer knee and outer hip is level, and you're getting this 90 degrees. So maybe you need to widen the back foot. So your spine stays upright. Bend and straighten a few times. And keep releasing the front hips, especially if you've had to work at your desk this morning, sitting on a random dining room chair or your sofa. And then we can stretch the arms wide. So keep the back foot pressing down strongly. Make the kneecap firm. And then we'll inhale, come back to standing, turn the toes in. And we'll stay with the feet wide. And then we're going to go over to the left. So turn the right toe slightly in, turn the whole of the left leg. And then bend and straighten. So do a few of these. Notice the difference in the knee and the hip on the left. Bend and straighten the leg. Keep making the outer knee and outer hip in line whilst keeping the right leg really straight. We'll do one more. And just notice whether it's got a little bit easier since that first one. And then we can stretch the arms wide. So stretch the hands away from each other. Relax your face. Deep breath in and out. And then we'll come up to standing. Turn the toes in. And then you can step or jump the feet back together. And we'll come forwards onto our hands and our knees for downward facing dog. So have a look at your hands. Make sure wrists and shoulders are in line. Spread the fingers. So really spread the hands so that all of the knuckles are connected to the mat. And then tuck the toes under downward facing dog. So keep the legs straight. Keep lengthening the side chest. So ears and arms in line. Make the legs straight. Deep breath in and out. Notice if all of your hands are pressing down. Keep the heels a little lifted so that your kneecaps are firm. One more deep breath in and out. And then you can come down on your knees. You can take a child's pose. Have the big toes together. Have a gap between the knees, and then you'll extend the arms forwards. Deep breath in and out here. And then walk the hands forwards and come up. Okay, we're going to do boat pose. You might have guessed that from the tile that I made this morning. So we want to keep the chest open in our boat pose. So to start with, let's hold on to the back of the knees, lift the chest, and just go back and see whether you can keep the chest lifting as you lift the heels and the toes off the mat. And if that feels okay, maybe you can start to lift the legs. But can you see that I'm not dropping the chest? So I'm trying to keep the shoulders back and the chest lifting so the spine is long, and then you can just lift the heels a little bit. And then we'll just do two more. So maybe you're here with the heels and knees in line. And then last time, maybe you can straighten the legs. And if you can straighten the legs, maybe you're releasing the knees. And then hold on to the back of the legs and come down. And then we're going to lie on our back. And we're going to do a bridge pose. So we're going to do a few of these. So if you haven't got a mat, you can press the back of your arms down and lift the chest. And have the feet in line with the knees. And then lift the hips up. So keep the chest lifting. And then lower the hips back towards the floor. So we do a few. Press the feet down. Press the back of the shoulders down. Lift the hips. See if you can get the hips higher each time as you exhale, lower down. We'll do two more. So keep pressing the shoulder blades forwards. Lift the chest through the arms. Press the back of the shoulders down, lift the hips up. See if you can get them a little higher this time. And then lower back down to the ground. And one last time. Press the feet down, lift the hips up. Deep breath in and out here. And then lower the hips down. And we'll bring the legs one at a time into the chest. So left knee into the chest. Give it a big squeeze. Nice to do in the morning before you've even got up. And then bring your right knee into the chest. Give it a big squeeze. And then bring the right foot down. We'll finish with, it's called Supta Baddha Konasana. We lie on our back. And then we bring the soles of the feet together. And we have the knees wide. Now, if it's really painful on the inner thighs, you can just make a fist with your hands and rest the outer legs on your hands. Otherwise, you can have the arms out wide. And just relax your abdomen. And just see whether you can take a couple longer, slower, deeper breaths in and out. So feel your back against the floor. And take a couple of longer, slower, deeper breaths in and out here.